All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey again, me, Ronald again. Wasn't going to make a video today. We're going to keep it real short, just too tempting. The whole FTX saga is just very much a once-in-a-lifetime thing, so I wanted to make sure we got as much as we can on these initial videos, because I'm going to make a bigger video kind of covering all of it in much more detail once the dust is settled and we actually know what's going on, because somehow the story continues to evolve actively, like every single day. At the end of the day, I believe yesterday, BitBoy is coming out with this idea that this guy, Dan Friedberg, the one that was the CTO? No, that's Gary Wang. The Dan Friedberg, I tweeted earlier about him, how he previously had a poker cheating ring where he literally looked at people's financial information and looked for holes and tried to cheat them. So he has a history of this type of stuff, and BitBoy was saying that he might be like the ringleader. And apparently, if you go online, all of his information is being actively deleted. Same thing with FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried and everything. So there's an online campaign to just delete everything. And that actually kind of ties into the other big development today with SBF specifically. He just started tweeting randomly. And it was a huge mystery over the course of the day, right? Because we didn't know what the heck was going on. He tweeted what? And then he did HAPPENE. Never got to the D, at least as of right now. And we were all like, why is he doing this? This doesn't make any sense. Is he just doing the insanity plea? Like, what is he doing right now? And as of just now, just recently, we figured out what he's doing. So he is sporadically doing these small tweets to keep his tweet number the same, so that a tweet bot doesn't pick up on the fact that he's also deleting other things, which is stupid because all of these things have been screenshotted and can be recovered easily. It just adds an extra crime to his list of crimes. He's trying to destroy evidence, and this is the internet. What did he think was going to accomplish, right? He's going to delete them? There's archives of all of this stuff. What is the point of that? All you've done is add a new crime to your list of many, many, many crimes. It's dumb. It's really dumb. And then, we can go a little forward and talk about crypto.com. Crypto.com, I think I spoke about this on the last video, where they accidentally sent hundreds of millions of dollars of customer funds, like 80% of their full reserves, to Gate.io. And then it got sent back, and then they said, oh, it was a mistake. And everybody's like, that's not possible. That can't be a mistake. Now we're seeing weird transactions between Huobi, Gate.io, and Crypto.com, where it seems like maybe these exchanges are just kind of passing off funds back and forth to each other to do their proof of reserves, and that's really shady. So right now, we're basically in the process of a massive bank run on all of the exchanges, which is fantastic, right? Because with a bank run, in any amount of fractional reserves, they're supposed to have 1-to-1, right? Any bank, any regular bank, everybody comes in and takes all their money out, that bank goes under. Guaranteed, even if they're following all the rules. They're supposed to be 1-to-1 backed. These are crypto exchanges, but undoubtedly they are not. And we're probably seeing a lot of people swimming without pants, because the tide has gone out and it's gotten pretty bad. And then at the end of the day yesterday, there was some suspicion that Nassau local police has actually detained SBF and that he's under supervision. Although clearly, he was still able to play League of Legends under supervision. So we're watching him play video games right now. And as of today, apparently, I don't know if this is confirmed or anything, but apparently the Nassau local police have released him, because supposedly they couldn't come up with a specific crime or law that he had broken, which seems, I'm sure there's more to that. That seems absurd that they couldn't find a single crime that he was broken. So if they've let him go, presumably then he would try and finish his original plan of going to Dubai and trying to avoid extradition. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. That seems impossible. It seems impossible. And then also what seems impossible, Alameda apparently moved $89 million worth of crypto into a new wallet. I thought all of their funds had been consolidated into cold wallets. Maybe that was only FTX. So who's doing what with Alameda? Which brings us back to the hack from the other day. This not definitively identified hacker seems to not know what they're doing. They keep putting money on decentralized exchanges and it gets frozen and stuff. They don't seem to know. They're just messing around with it now. They don't seem to have a good way to get it out. So I don't know what they're going to do. They've now committed a crime that they don't know how to profit off of without any sort of plan. So that's going to go very badly for them. But presumably at this point, we think it's probably not Caroline, and we don't think it's SBF either. But it could still be, I don't know, maybe Gary Wang. He's still in custody with SBFs, or he was under supervision with SBF. So we don't know. We'll see. Fun little fact there. Apparently at 13.5, if Bitcoin goes down a little further, MicroStrategy will get margin called. And a couple of extra things. Apparently FTX was buying tokens before anything was listed on FTX. They would buy tokens beforehand, so they were front running their own listings, which they can't do. So we're uncovering more crimes by the minute, basically. And then Binance at this point has set up some kind of recovery fund, which I'm of very mixed minds of. On the one hand, I get the intention behind it. There were people that suffered that probably shouldn't have been affected. But also, I mean, let the rot go at this point, kind of. Let it fail. Let the ones that can survive be the ones that are able to go into the next bull run. Like, I get it, but we are not banking, right? This is how the 2008 bailouts worked. This is not the banking industry. We're supposed to be separate from that. These recovery funds are. But at the same time, it may benefit a great number of people, so I'm not going to try and push like a definitive opinion on that. I see both sides of it, but we've done this before, and I think it may be time to maybe give it a shot, to just let the rot away. And then another funny little addition to the whole Twitter Elon saga. Apparently SpaceX has now bought ads on Twitter shortly after, not that long after Elon had previously said that SpaceX doesn't buy ads. Well, he's willing to use one of his companies to prop up his other companies. And he's had legal troubles because of this before, where, Solar City got bailed out, and then there was all these things that came out that was illegal about that. And I think this is going to become an issue for Elon. Everything he does seems to become an issue for him at some point. It doesn't seem like he's thinking anything through. But daily active users for Twitter have been going up. So, we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, FTX, that just utterly insane, utterly incredible. Every part of this is just hard to believe, honestly. And we're still at this place where all the previous, villains of past crypto seasons are coming back. Zhu Su is trying to blame FTX for everything and say that they were, it was their fault, but we know they fucked up too, otherwise they wouldn't have been able to be taken down. Do Kwon is coming out blaming FTX as well, but it's also, once again, you played your part as well. It's not like you get rehabbed just because FTX is a bigger villain than you. We'll see how this plays out. We'll keep an eye out. And feel free to follow my Twitter account if you want to keep updated these things as they happen. Peace.